Well, what is up, beautiful people of YouTube? My name is Jerutastic, and welcome back to another episode of Tropico 6 Season 6, and this is the Tropico 6 Beginner's Guide Season. Everything you need to know about Tropico 6 tips and tricks, the Tropico 6 tutorial was covered from this season, so I highly suggest, if this is your first video and you're new to the game, go back to episode 1 of this season. Now you're going to see other Tropico 6 seasons on this channel. Those are different challenges and difficulties and all of that. But this one is catered to you, the new Tropico 6 player, to give you some Tropico 6 help. Now, last episode, we start off in the Cold War era, and I told you we're going to chill in the Cold War era about a couple episodes. I've done a few things, not too much. All of these, excuse me, all of these milk ranches right here, they were just zero efficiency, so I moved them over here. Built a few bunk houses, obviously, built a hospital, and built one more shipyard. So not a whole lot, really, that you guys missed out on, just more rearranging things, if you will. Now, this one we're going to start now because I feel like the economy, my Western powers, all this stuff, at this time we are going to focus on moving to the modern era times, or modern times era in Tropico 6. To do that, we're going to need a spy academy, so we can steal one of the things that they're asking us to steal. And now after that, I'm going to show you also how to get the approval rating, because look at approval ratings, 4%, right? Eventually, if you want to have a normal island in Tropico, you obviously want approval ratings that are good, okay? You don't want approval ratings that are bad just because that's not good for you. But let's go ahead. Where am I looking at? Spy Academy. There it is. How much is it? 18,000. Altogether, said and done. Let's go ahead and put it right here. But yeah, we're going to eventually focus on approval rating. The reason why I even dipped down, we had another election. We said no. Healthcare should go up. I'm not sure why. I mean, we have a clinic and a hospital for an island of 440 people. But let's see what else can we make him happy with. Oh, now it's faith. Faith is the lowest one. So healthcare, I guess, went up. Just a tiny bit. Faith is lowest one. Let's go ahead and build a church. We don't have a single church on the island. And, you know, Tropicans love their churches. They're very, very spiritual people, if you will. So that's what it is. Our standings with the allies or Western powers is great. So we could probably ask for financial aid without getting hit too much. Yep. And now we're going to take that financial aid, which they'll probably be pissed at us and not do it if they knew what we're going to do with the money. But we're going to go and open an embassy. It doesn't hurt to invite the Axis, or sorry, I keep saying the Eastern Bloc, not the Axis. The Axis is in World War. So we're going to do that. Invite them. It doesn't hurt to have these two things while we work our way towards the modern era times in Tropico. Our trade deals are looking great. We got canned goods for 20%, but check this out. I'm also taking pineapples for them for 50% below. So basically my canned industry, I'm always going to have pineapples until the deal is over. Obviously, then we'll go back to regular. But that's really, really good because we're just going to keep going. We're going to keep that stocked up. Our trades are decent for the most part. As I say that, look what happens. Looks like they didn't take the pineapple this time. They usually take it out the dock. Literally, they take it out the dock and go up. I don't know why they didn't do that this time. Interesting. So, oh, the pineapple deal is done too. Okay, let's find another out. Let's find another good import deal. Nothing really. We already have boats, don't we? Oh, we don't have boats. Okay. Well, we definitely have plenty of boats, so let's go ahead and sign that. Alright, so now we have the Spy Academy up. Let's take a look at what they want again. They want one of these, either the Colosseum, Statue of Liberty, the Great Sphinx, and or the St. Basil's Cathedral. Is it Basil's or Basile's? Who cares? Which one you want to get is really up to you. I think I'm gonna take the cathedrals just because I never actually took it before. I took the other ones before. I don't think I took the cathedral before. Oh, that looks pretty. Oh, that looks pretty. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. They're going to leave on their mission pretty soon. And that's going to start towards the modern era times, or modern times era in Tropico 6. There's going to be different challenges. They're going to like tell you, you know, deliver planks, deliver this, deliver that. It won't be just as easy as that. So here we go. Another ship coming in. I can see we got the toys, rum, goods. Plenty of good stuff. 38,000 expected revenue. I love it. So the economy is definitely stabilizing here, and this is why I'm comfortable with jumping in modern times era in Tropico. Let's take a look at the almanac. Unemployed citizens. We do got unemployed, so that means we got the money, we got unemployed. Let's do a different industry. How about that? And also, Let's take a look at a revenue. Oh, we're actually in the negative. Huh. Oh, construction. Okay, so, but even without the construction, we're in the negative. That's interesting. That is interesting. What are we in the negative about? So this is the Western Powers. That is interesting. Okay. I thought we were in the positive. We're actually in the negative, technically. I thought we were making money, which our trades are doing pretty good. But I guess not. Okay, well, it is what it is. We're going to have to find out what it is. Oh, let's go ahead and invite them here. There we go. Now we got both sides. It doesn't hurt to play both sides sometimes. We can praise them. I don't really care that much about them to praise them right now. If anything, I'd rather just actually go ahead and buy one more trade route. 15,000. That's expensive. And let's see. What do you guys have? What do you guys need? So Rum, we already have this going on with them. And Rum is not really exporting very fast. So what else can we give these guys? Toys. We definitely do have a lot of toys, and we don't have any toy deal. Oh, I gave it to the wrong people, but it's fine. It's whatever. 3% is better than nothing. Well, you guys gonna have to wait till we get a different deal for you. But right now, you don't have nothing. All right. So unemployment. We said gonna do industry, but before we do industry, we do need the Teamsters to kind of basically run your island. That's what's gonna move things from here to here. I'm seeing more and more homeless people pop up as well, so that's not good. Let's go ahead. Come on. Let's go. Let's put one here. Actually, no, I don't want to disturb the trees. Oh, I'll tell you what we can do for industry. Let's do a furniture. Let's do a furniture factory. We already have everything we need right here anyways. There we go. There's that. Now let's go ahead and build a few Teamsters. There's just one for right now. Of course, the Teamsters office is the easiest one once you get too much of an island, because you can literally go and upgrade and add a second shift, which I will add one to one of them, and that basically doubles your workforce. So if you have a lot of unemployed people, that's fine. But the reason why I'd rather make different offices, because they have different shifts, and sometimes they're not working, they're on, etc., so on and so forth. So we've done that. We have another industry coming that's going to use planks, which is very nice. Trade is going okay for the most part. We got all the good stuff that we need out is going out. Rum is not really doing too hot though. I'll go ahead and raise this for the efficiency. Cool. And now what I want to focus on a little bit is I think it's time to get the apartments rolling, because we're getting a lot of unemployed, a lot of homeless people. I mean, I always wonder which way was the apartment. I think that way's up front. I'll put one here, and I'm gonna put one smack in the middle there. Research points are up. Cool. Alternative food stores are going to need that pretty soon. Spelling bee going to need that for the schools. Mandatory waste sorting going to need that for beautifying the island. Customs office definitely going to need that. These are really the ones that are most important right now. I'm going to take Spy Academy since we're working on that. Right now we'll come back to it. Free wheels, we'll use that eventually. And martial law just in case we need to shut the country down, because we're just keep rejecting election after election. Basically, they're not going to be very happy about that. How many construction offices do we have? We got one. Since we are in major island building mode, it doesn't hurt to add another construction island, or the construction office. Let's go ahead. I'm actually gonna fast build this one. And it should get filled up fairly quickly, and we should be on the road again. On the roll and on the road. On the roll and on the road. So there you go. Planks are in. Go ahead and put this up. They're going to have to deliver the lumber mill from here. Whatever they get times for it. Let's see there. Increases the log consumption by 30%. But no, we don't want to increase the log consumption. We're not really working with too many trees back here. What do you got going on here? Communist demand says the immigrants to the best country on earth. No, I want immigrants, so no, I'm not gonna set it to best country on earth. That usually means nobody's good. Most people aren't coming in, so that's why I don't want to do that. I want immigrants right now to help me with my island. All right, so far everything is pretty good, pretty hefty. One coming to us right now. I built a few more pineapple ones here. This is just it's not doing what it needs to do, because the fish, I took it out. It was basically dormant at that point. But we do have, I think, fish farm. Yeah, we do have fish farm. It takes electricity. We do have fish farm, so we can add that too, so they can kind of get another thing rolling for the cannery. But that's really kind of the micromanaging of the island that you have to do sometimes. You got to look at places like that, like, okay, why is it not producing? You got to look at the efficiency of things sometimes and see what's going on with this, what's going on with that. The sugar, for example, let's go ahead and raise this up because we're gonna need that. Let's take a look. So the sugar one, we're gonna have to relocate at some point because the efficiency is just dropping low, and we need that for rum. So that's kind of how you start beautifying your island as you go along. A little bit here, a little bit there. What do you want? I'm gonna build a cathedral because that's probably the smallest one. And here's the ones I was telling you about with the modern era. So you're gonna have stuff like this when you're trying to seal a world wonder. We don't have cloth because you're gonna need cotton, and then you're gonna have to put it in the, whatever you call it, cotton mill, whatever it is that produces cloth, and then you're gonna send it. That's gonna take money and gonna take time. So either way, if you want kind of avoid that, just pay that up, just like I did right here, and I'm gonna keep working on it. But basically, once we get this, we should be wrapping up with the Cold War era in Tropico 6 after this episode is over, and we should be advancing to the modern era times, I believe, fairly soon. We just had another hit. They asked for, they wanted steel and uranium to the Spy Academy. Again, we don't have steel, or we do have steel, but no uranium right now. So again, for the sake of going forward, I paid another 15,000. So now we're negative. So 30,000 just on that. So this is the stuff you got to keep in mind. But I'm always comfortable with that because again, the trades are doing pretty well right now. So here we are. We're back at 30,000. So this is the game that you have to play sometimes. This is literally the game you have to play. Now again, they want steel, and I signed a steel deal. There you go. But that really, my steel was just not going to the port. It was mostly going to the shipyard. So I'm gonna take another thing from them, even though at this point it doesn't really matter what deals we get or how long they are, because we're about to advance to the modern era times, and that's modern times era, and that's really gonna delete all these deals anyways. So it doesn't really matter a whole lot, to be honest with you. But I will take the cigars because we already have. No, we don't have a cigars one. What do we have here? I'll take the pineapple for our cannery here. We can work with that because it's already starting to produce fish, which is very nice to know.
Our agents have returned from the field.
All right, our agents have returned from the field, smuggling the cathedral under their coats. It took a lot of trips, but we are here. We are here. Have a mausoleum, sure, but we are here, ladies and gentlemen. We have made it, and now we can go. Where was it? Wasn't it somewhere here? Yeah, here it is. World Wonders. Now we can decide where we want to put this wonder overworld. There's a corn one. We do need the corn to some extent, but right now I think we're gonna put our new toy that we just stole. Why can't I fit it here? Which way is the front? There we go. Voila! And just like that, we have advanced to the modern times era in Tropico 6. What a successful journey this was so far. I hope you guys are learning a lot. Now, the modern times are balanced, constant pressure coming from all 8 factions. Play the diplomatic game with 5 superpowers, and use hackers to fake tourist ratings or tweak trade routes conditions. So that basically tells you what it is. This is all about. This era is all about the approval ratings, the economy, and politics. Which you would say, wasn't that every era at Jerutastic? Not really. Colonial era, all about advancing from the colonial era and ending the mandate and becoming independent. World War is all about getting set that healthy foundation of industries to move you in the Cold War. And the Cold War is all about making sure you have sufficient industries, sufficient teamsters, good enough housing to move to modern times. And now you take the brush and kind of go over one more coat in that room you just painted white kind of thing, you know, where maybe you painted it white from brown, but there's a few streaks. So now the modern times era, it's time to make it beautifully shiny and all of that good stuff. So now we have a few things: total surveillance, security surveillance, privacy rights. You might ask me, Jerutastic, I am new to Tropico 6. Which one do I pick? Well, that depends on your play style. If you want a regular island, then you would go with privacy rights, okay? In this case, I do want regular island. In this case, healthcare. There's really no wrong or right answer I feel here. Okay, clinics and hospitals determine the required economic wealth, and that's basically what it is. Single payer system, clinics and hospitals serve citizens all wealth levels and take no fee. In the hybrid system, clinics and hospitals serve all economic levels. Citizens that are poor do not pay, but they only get 75% of the health. I like paid healthcare. Okay, now over here, separation of power. We're gonna keep it a true separation. Over here, we're gonna go economy first because we're still in economy first mode. Over here, we're gonna go with militia. Over here, we're gonna go all citizens vote, and we're gonna go ahead and sign our constitution. Look at that. That's a beautiful building right there. That's a beautiful building. Look at that. And good area for it too. Good area for it too. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we have just advanced to modern times era in Tropico 6. In the Tropico 6 tutorials or the Tropico 6 beginner's guide. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next episode, we're going to get situated in the modern times era because although we have no more eras to advance, the work is just getting started, trust and believe. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Only about 13% of my viewers are actually subscribers. The rest kind of lurk in the background, so I appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. Does not cost you anything, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Jerutastic, and I am out. See you guys.